أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الصلاة والسلام على رسوله الكريم نبينا محمد صلى الله عليه وآله وسلم خاتم الأنبياء والمرسلين رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي اللهم أفرغ قلبنا بحب العلم اللهم اجعل القرآن ربيع قلبنا. My very, very dear brothers and sisters and passionate learners of Quran, we will now, first of all, I congratulate you and welcome you for being able to complete your page 4 today. Inshallah, we'll be completing this page. 4 pointers which we started. Last week, you covered warning and good news, example of mosquito, who goes astray, and how can you disbelieve. So the 3 pointers are done. We are going to do the 4th one, inshallah. And the 4th is about how can you disbelieve. And this pointer there is some issue probably with the just a minute. I need to. All right. Brother, hey, are you okay? Okay.
All right, please continue.
All right. So we will be doing inshallah 4th pointer. How can you disbelieve? And we know it begins with kayfa takfuruna billahi. So let's do who would like to do the actions for these pointers. 4th page, inshallah, we'll complete it today. So doing good practice will help us, mashallah. Sister Zara Sharif. Yes, sister.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
Warning and good news. Example of a mosquito who goes astray. How can you disbelieve?
How can you disbelieve? Mashallah. Sister Asiya Desai.
Assalamu alaikum. Warning and good news. Example of a mosquito who goes astray. How can you disbelieve? Warning, mosquito astray, disbelieve.
Sister Adila Kaji from South Africa. Yes, sister, would you like to do this?
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Warning and good news. Example of a mosquito who goes astray. How can you disbelieve? Warning, mosquito, astray, disbelieve.
Excellent, sister. Jazakallah khaira. So now let's come to these ayahs about how can you disbelieve. Previously, you were studying about the Quran's call and Allah asked to worship Him alone. Now He is presenting the same thing in a different way. So let's look at it. And the lessons we are going to take from these ayahs are, number 1, we cannot deny Allah because our life, our death, our recoming is in His hands. We have to go back to Him. All provisions to have a comfortable life are given by Allah, and He knows everything, including all our thoughts and actions. So we will now, inshallah, listen to the recitation of the Holy Quran. And when you are listening, you need to keep your ears on, look deeply and critically each word. Try to revise in your mind whether you know the meanings, can you break the words, do you know their word construction and grammatical expression, and then inshallah we'll talk about it further. So I'll request Mr. Abdul Muhaimin, if you are with us, please go ahead with the recitation of the verses. Abdul Muhaimin, could you please unmute yourself?
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم كيف تكفرون بالله وكنتم أمواتا فأحياكم ثم يميتكم ثم يحييكم ثم إليه ترجعون والذي خلق لكم ما في الأرض جميعا ثم استوى إلى السماء فسواهن سبع سماوات وهو بكل شيء عليم صدق الله العظيم.
Jazakallah khairan. So, who would tell me the meanings of kaifa?
How?
How? Very good. And where would you point for takfuruna?
All fingers at your front.
Excellent. All fingers at your front. Takfuruna. So what if I ask you, how is this formed, takfuruna? What should be the basic? First, tell me its root letters.
Kafara.
Very good.
Wa'un, ra'un.
It is from
Kafar.
kaf, fa, and ra, kafara. So what do you think? On which style is it, kafara?
Mudari.
No.
Nasara.
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 Kafara, yakfuru, and so takfuru, takfuruna. Yes, ukfur. That's right. So kayfa takfuruna billahi. Billahi, we all know, mashallah. How many parts, by the way?
Two.
Super.
Two parts. And where does this kuntum come from? Which fi'l?
Kana.
Kana.
Kana, mashallah. Amwatan, is it an ism fi'l or harf?
Ism.
And fa'ahyakum. How would you break down fa'ahyakum?
Three
Fa-
parts.
Ya.
Mashallah. Fa, ahya, and kum. So you know the meaning start emerging when you break them down nicely and properly. Fa, ahya, and kum. And we'll see it. Summa, we'll see to it. Yumi, tukum. How many parts?
Three parts.
The two parts.
Summa yumiitukum.
Look at it carefully. Okay,
Summa
two
is
parts.
one.
So,
Yumiitukum is two.
Two parts.
two parts. Wonderful. Yumitukum. Okay, then summa yuhyikum. Yuhyikum. How many
Two
parts?
parts. Two parts.
Two
Two
parts.
parts. That's wonderful. Summa ilayhi. You all know. What does it mean? Ilayhi. Towards him. Okay. Turja'un. We are going to. No. Remember, it is turja'un. So, no. Please listen carefully. Listen carefully. Please, I think some of you have some noise at the background. So please, people with the noise in their background and their mics should try to, sort of keep it silent so that we could have a more peaceful conversation. So it is turja'un. You have not studied, any mudare of this type. So which would have a dhamma on the first letter. So you need to see to it which type is it. All right? Okay. Huwa allazi. I'm sure you know this all. Huwa allazi khalaqa. By the way, what is it? Ism fail or harf?
Fair.
Fail.
Fail.
Fail. Very clear. Khalaqa. He created. Lakum. What does it mean?
You. For you.
You. You.
For
For
you
all
all.
of you. For you all. Yes.
Are you wrong?
So, هو الذي خلق لكم ما في الأرض جميعا. Now, please translate this complete. هو الذي, raise hand, raise hand. Please raise hand so that we could have clarity who is doing it. هو الذي خلق لكم ما في الأرض جميعا. Okay, Sister Adila, go ahead.
هو الذي, it is he who خلق لكم, created you all.
No,
ما
sister. خلق لكم. So created.
who created
You.
for you. For you.
For you.
For you, yes.
For you. For you.
No, listen, everyone. Listen, everyone. This is very important. You know, these are those, you see, the meaning would totally change. He is the one who created you, would have a different meaning. So even this lakum, the la is changing it altogether. So we have to have this sensitivity level. When you are, mashallah, now you are a higher level students in QC2. So he created for you all. Go ahead, sister.
ما في الأرض, that which is on the earth.
Excellent. Jamia, all of it. You know, it is from Jama. Jamia. Excellent. MashaAllah. ثم استوى إلى السماء. So istawa, we'll study the new word. Ila, you already know it was in ilayhi as well, towards. As-sama, we know. What is the plural of sama?
Samawat.
Samawat. Excellent. And how would you break down fasavva hunna? Fasavva hunna. How many parts? What do you think?
Three.
Three parts.
Okay. All right. We'll see to it. So sab'a samawat. Samawat is the same plural of sama. You have done it. Sab'a. Sab'a comes from the numbers.
Seven.
And okay.
7.
And who would translate Wahuwa bikulli shay'in alim?
نعم
Raise,
أنت لابس
raise hand, please.
عجبني الحمد لله سألنا
Please keep your mics off. Keep your mics off if there is something else going on. Yes, Sister Zara Sharif, unmute and do it.
وهو, and he, بكل شيء, with everything, alim, he knows.
Great. Sister, could you please do the running translation now? There was another sister, I think I missed the name. The running translation.
وهو
Okay.
بكل شيء alim, and he knows everything.
Everything. Great, mashallah. So, all right. So let's go now to the running translation, then word by word translation. So inshallah, every step will bring us more closer to the words of Allah. We'll have a better understanding. كَيْفَ تَكْفُرُونَ بِاللَّهِ. How can you disbelieve in Allah? وَكُنْتُمْ أَمْوَاتًا, while you were all lifeless. Amvata is used for lifeless also. So dead would have a different meaning and lifeless would have a different meaning. You know, there are objects, for example, these objects are lifeless. So in Arabic, it is used for both. Non-living things, the word amvata is also used for it. فَأَحْيَاكُمْ, then he brought you to life. ثُمَّ يُمِيتُكُمْ, then he will cause you to die. ثُمَّ يُحْيِيكُمْ, then he will bring back to life. Yuhyikum, kum is also there. So he'll bring you back to life. Thumma ilayhi turja'un, and then towards him, to him, You will be returned. So it is turjaun. Jaun. So if it is mudare, what type of mudare is it? Have you ever seen any mudare with a dhamma on its first letter? Anyone? So what form do you think? So just think about
Raja'a.
it.
Raja'a.
Yeah. Well, sister, it is yeah.
Majhool.
Okay. Okay. So I want you to think about it and then we'll talk. So okay, let's now go. We were talking about the let's go now word by word. So kaifa, we know the meanings. How? Takfuruna, you all mashallah explained so well. You all can disbelieve. Billahi, in Allah. Wa kuntum, we know comes from kana, kanu, kunta, kuntu, kuntum, you all were. What? Amwata, you were all what? Lifeless. So, فَأَحْيَاكُمْ, mashallah, you all were able to make right break of the words, three parts, fa, ahya, and kum. So fa is then, ahya is actually the fail. No, such words are beautiful. They have all three in it. What are the all three I'm talking about in it?
حرف فعل
Okay.
اسم.
Excellent. So we see a harf like fa, ism, kum, and fail, ahya. So then, ahya, he brought to life. He gave life. This is the ahya. And from ahya becomes yuhyi, yuhyi. So ahya, yuhyi are interconnected. It will be easy for you to remember the meanings. Okay? So then he brought you to life. Thumma, then yumitukum, yumitu. Again, look at this yumitu. This is also a different type of construction. From amata yumitu, the mazid fi. The
Me too.
this is from mazid fi afal, which would have more than three letters. So we are not studying them now, so we'll just try to remember the meaning. But I think the root letters in it would make it easy for you to remember what does it mean. So it comes from amata or amvata, like we studied up as an ism. So yumitu, he will cause you to die. He will cause you to die. He will give you death. So yumitu kum, to you all. All right. Okay. Thumma, then yuhyikum. Yuhyikum. He will bring you back or he will give life. Kum, to you all. Okay. So easy to remember. Ahya, yuhyi. Okay. By the way, it is also a very different type of fail. And we are not practicing them now, but I'm just trying to make it easy for you that these two words are interrelated and have similar meanings. Ahya, yuhyi, summa ilayhi, then to him, turjaun, you will be returned. So which type of fail is it? Turjaun. Now tell me.
Raja'a. Oh,
Sister, it comes from
Madi.
that.
It's a mudari.
Madi.
Mudare of Raja'a.
Mudare of what then? In Mudare, there has to be a subject in it.
Jama'a.
It's a majhool, a passive.
Daraba.
Okay, you will be returned, meaning by who will actually make you return is not known
Allah
here.
subhanahu wa ta'ala.
So, yeah. So that is not known here, which means it is a majhul. Okay? Okay.
How can you
All right. Now, let's go to further explanation of it. كيف تكفرون بالله? So, how do we get the explanation of it? So we were a dust and Allah brought us to life. So this is the first mention here that we cannot deny Allah. He brought us to life from lifeless. So we know it all, the process, فَأَحْيَاكُمْ. Then we'll have that death after this life, which we are living now. So, and Allah knows when and how we are going to die. And then He will give us a life again. So that is also in His hand. and we are going to return towards him. So we are going to go back to him. So we cannot afford to be careless, because then when we go to him, of course, we have to be answerable. ثم ثم يحييكم ثم إليه ترجعون. Okay. So let's move forward. A few tricky questions. كيف تكفرون? A, B, C, D.
B.
Please try for these questions to respond in the chat box so that everybody gets a chance to at least think and do the thinking process. So this is the how can you disbelieve? Great, mashallah. Okay. How would you translate ABCD? Yeah, then he brought you to life. Excellent. Okay. Turja'un. ABCD. No, please do it carefully. You because it's majhul, so you all will be returned.
Oh.
Okay. 4D. Okay.
Dr. Kashif, can I ask you, please?
Yeah, sure.
So majhul is when, is it the third person? I'm not sure.
Sister, it is ta. So ta is always for. Are you asking about this? Turjaun?
Like he will be returned. So so when you say he's returned, is that the third person to who will he be returned? Is that the majhul?
No. Sister, remember, for majhul, the simple definition is that the subject is not known. So we can't say who is this. It is first person, second, third person. It is not known.
Right.
Okay. So, and for turja'un, we know it is for those who are there. So we are being told you all will be returned. Who will return us is not known here.
Okay.
Okay. Allah knows. ABCD.
Allah knows.
MashaAllah. Sister is very quick to respond. Yes, of course, all four. Allah knows it all. So we cannot deny Allah because dash is in his hands. MashaAllah. Yes, everything is in his hands. So then we can't be casual and careless as well. Okay. هو الذي خلق لكم ما في الأرض جميعا. MashaAllah, our sister was very good in translating that it is the He who created for you. هو الذي خلق لكم for all of you ما في الأرض جميعا. All that is there on earth, all of it. ثم استوى إلى السماء. Then he directed himself إلى السماء towards the sky. So, of course, nobody else can ever direct Allah. So he intended to, or he directed himself towards the sky, heaven, فَسَبَّهُنَّ, and made them sab'a samawat, 7 heavens, وَهُوَ بِكُلِّ شَيْءٍ عَلِيمٌ, and he is all-knowing of all things. He is the all-knowing of everything. Okay, let's go word by word. هُوَ الَّذِي, huwa and allazi, it is he who khalaqa, he created, lakum, for you all, ma, the connecting meaning of ma, that which or whatever, fil ard, on earth, jamiya, all of it together. So then thumma, then he istawa ila sama, so intended towards the sky or directed himself towards the sky. Look at this word. As you all were saying, فَسَوَّاهُنَّ. Now, You remember we say huwa, huwa, huma, hum. So it is hiya, ma, hunna. So the hiya also have the plural form. And since it is not being used a lot, that's why we do not talk much about it. So all of them, hunna is pointing towards these ardu samawat, fasavvahunna. So three part. Fa, savva, savva. Savva is to set something straight, to make something, uh, to organize something. Savvahunna, sort of refining something, setting up. So fa, savva, hunna, made them all. What were those all? Sab'a samawat. So those skies that was set up as seven skies, seven heavens, seven, what should we call them? Layers. Wahuwa, and he is bikulli shayin alim, bi and kulli, of all shay, thing. So he knows all the things. Alim, all knowing. So we know from the words like Alim, Kareem, Rahim, there is a continuity. Forever since he has known it, and we will remember for all the times to come. He knows it for all the times to come. So huwa allazi khalaqa lakum ma fil ardi jamia. It is Allah's mercy and loving care that He gave us all the provisions to have a comfortable life. He created everything for us, apples and oranges, and in a beautiful and a perfect size, and the weather. So ma fil ardi jamia, everything. And brothers and sisters, these days, alhamdulillah, I'm extensively traveling, and just as a gratitude to my Lord, I would like to share with you. So looking around and seeing Allah's blessings, the mighty rivers, the very vast sea, the lakes, the beautiful mountains, the valleys, the plain areas. And today I am at a place in Islamabad, in Pakistan, where there was snowfall on the top of the mountain. So it's all so beautiful. And I always have this feeling as if Allah has created all that for me. Of course, He has created for us, because He's saying, "Huwa allazi khalaqa lakum ma fil ardi jamiyya." What a beautiful status we enjoy. Everything is revolving around Him. So then it will be very unfair if we forget to thank Him, if we do not have that gratitude, that feeling, looking at these things, enjoying them, appreciating, embracing, acknowledging that Allah has created all that. And there are lots of fruits and all that we see. So Allah created for us. And then, having done that, having facilitated us well, imagine, having facilitated us well, ثُمَّ اسْتَوَىٰ إِلَى السَّمَاءِ فَسَوَّاهُنَّ سَبْعَ سَمَاوَاتٍ. So He directed Himself to prepare things for our future, isn't it? So heaven and everything, and for us to look and enjoy the beauty of, these seven heavens. And now with all these scientific advancements, we can look deeper into the universe to see the beauty of this powerful, the powers of Allah. And mashallah. So Allah created the huge sky with billions and billions of stars in it, plus 6 more skies above it. Interestingly, the recent research, and I am enjoying it these days a lot, they say if the total, because of this very recent discovery through James Webb Space Telescope, they say if the total galaxies of the universe are divided on the world population, the present population in the world, you and me, each one of us, will get 250 galaxies. Remember, galaxies. You would own 250 galaxies, I would own 350 galaxies. Within a galaxy, the entire solar system is a very small part of it. And we know in a small solar system, in the solar system, our Earth has a very tiny proportion. So this is this huge universe so it should remind us of Allah's greatness, and then we know He knows everything, the status, the details, the thoughts of everything He has created. So it should bring and create a feeling of wonder, but at the same time, fear and amazement about Allah in our hearts, bringing His greatness in our hearts, giving us the thoughts about gratitude. Allah created everything for us. So beautiful. I mean, it should create a feeling of love, even if somebody creates a little, when your mother gives you food, and sometimes, my children make something for us, I feel so happy hugging them and loving them, for just making something. They love to make breakfast on weekends. So imagine. But we forget to thank Allah who has created everything and giving us every moment uh, all these provisions for life. So, brothers and sisters, this is now, after these challenge question comes your turn to do it yourself. So let's quickly do Fasavva Hunna ABCD. Which one is right? So Savva stands for the Mazi forms, and he made them. Savva, he straightened in that sense. Hunna, to all of them. Fa is for, but remember this fa could be used according to the context for so, then, and to give the expression a more meaningful sense. Okay. Allah created for us A, B, C, D. MashaAllah, all of these things. So this is your time now. I'm going off. Take a minute to do the first
Can you just
part and second part.
can you receive now?
All right, Ji, let's look at the lessons which we have seen earlier. Alhamdulillah, now when you look at the lessons, it should make an impact in our life that we can never deny Allah because of our life, our death, everything is in His hand, and He's so Kareem. We will be going back to Him. He has given us such a beautiful life of comfort and of provisions, and He knows everything, even our thoughts and our actions. So we should pray to Allah. Allahumma zid fazid. O Allah, increase it more. Increase our faith. Help us ponder. Fill our hearts with your greatness. Help us stay away from the sins. So how could we do it? We need to plan it. We need to plan how we could do these things. We need to plan to sit and think about and ponder in the universe. So looking at how beautiful it is, how these beautiful stars are hanging without any support with them. So it is a beautiful feeling. Alhamdulillah. So let's look at the ism, and we know we make all asma in the plural form. So tell me, what is the plural of mayyit?
Amwat,
Amwat, ard,
Aradi,
Aradi,
sama,
Samawat,
Samawat,
shay,
Ashya.
ashya. Excellent. And please come forward for doing these short tables. Yes, sister. Go ahead, Sister Amina.
Kafara, yakfuru, ukfur, kafir, makfur, kuf.
Excellent. Yes, Sister Asiya.
Raja'a, Yarji'u, Irji, Raji, Dash, Ruju.
Now, everybody, please look at this short table. It says Raja'a Yarji'u. Let's say if we take Yarji'u, Yarji'una, Tarji'u. Tarji'u. Look at this. Tarji'u. So Arji'u, Tarji'una. Now, Tarji'una is the Mudare form according to the table. But the word written here was Turja'una. So because of these changes, it was converted to Majhul. Now remember this. Okay? Okay, next, Sister Adila.
خلق يخلق أخلق خالق مخلوق خلق.
Makhluk khalq. Okay. And please go ahead with this one also.
كان يكون كن كائن dash كون.
On. Very good. Alhamdulillah. So that's all for the Quran part. We will inshallah now do the grammar. If there's any question or something to share, please go ahead. So grammar is going great these days. We are learning, we are actually revising lots of our concepts. So A'udhu Billahi Minash Shaitanir Rajim. Let's begin with the grammar now. And moving forward, having done the many other patterns, we have now reached the Samia and Wahaba and Wa'ada. So the sound patterns would end at Samia, and afterwards we'll be doing on the weaker verbs of Wahaba and Wa'ada. So all these different styles. We know the 4 styles: Fataha, Nasara, Daraba, Samia, and Wahaba. Please tell me the meanings of Wahaba.
He gives.
He
He
gives.
gave,
He gave.
gave, please. He granted, he gave, he awarded in this sense. Mudare?
Yahabu.
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 Yahabu. Excellent.
Yahabu.
And what was the other verb on this pattern we did with Wahaba?
Wada'a.
Wada. Wada.
Wasa. Wasa.
Wada'a or
Wada'a.
wada'a. Okay, wada'a. What does that mean?
He put.
He put.
He put. Very good. Excellent. MashaAllah. So, even if you know all the afal on this table and their meanings and their, similar afal, they make hundreds and thousands of them. Wa'ada. Wa'ada. Mudare. Sorry, but meanings. Wa'ada.
He
He
promised.
provides.
Promised.
Mudare.
يعد
Vada.
يعد
Idu.
Ya'idu. Ya'idu.
Similar verb.
Vajada.
Wajada. Wajada meaning
He found.
He found.
found. MashaAllah. Very happy to hear this. Let's move forward. Qala.
He said.
He said.
يقول
Mudare.
يقول
Yaqulu.
Similar fail.
Taba.
كان
Tam.
Taba. Taba. What does it mean?
Yatubu.
He repented.
يتوب
He repented.
Repented. And Kana is also, he was, that's perfect. Okay. Next. Zada. Meaning.
he increases
Increased.
Increase.
Mudare.
Yazid.
يزيد
Zidu.
Similar fail.
Kada.
ضاق
Plotted.
يزيد
Meaning plotted. Perfect. Okay. Okay. Da'a.
He called upon prayed.
he
He
calls
called upon.
Mudare.
Yaidu.
Idu.
يعيد
No, Yaidu. Think carefully. It is on the pattern of Nasara.
Yadu.
Yad'u. Yad'u.
So it is important you remember on what style is it. Da'a is on pattern of Nasara Yansuru. So Da'a, Yad'u.
Yadu.
Okay. Similar fail.
Tala.
Tala.
Tala. Very good. So what is the Mudari of
He
Tala?
recited.
Yatlu.
Yatlu. Yatlu. Okay. Hada. Meaning
He guided.
Guidance.
he guided. Please don't say guide.
Oh, he guided.
Guided.
He guided.
guide
Yes, someone has lots of noise at the background. Please. Okay. I'll request only those unmute their mics where the background is clear, please. So Hada,
He
he
guided.
guides
Mudare,
يهدي
Yahdi.
similar fail,
جزاء
Jaza.
Jaza, mashallah. Meaning,
He
He
rewarded.
rewarded.
وداد
really, Okay. Okay. Now let's do this. Dhanna.
Opinion.
أظن.
No,
He
please
thought.
meaning.
Opinion. He thought.
Opinion.
He thought.
He thought, he realized. Okay. Mudare.
يظن.
يظن.
Similar fail.
Radda.
رد.
Very good. Meaning.
He returned.
He returned.
Yeah. So Dalla.
Lost.
Lost.
He
He
lost.
Astray.
He lost,
He went
went
astray.
astray.
Yeah.
Okay,
He
went astray. Mudare.
يدل.
Yadillu.
Similar fail.
harra.
Kharra.
Very good. And meaning.
He fell down.
Fell
Down.
Excellent. Fell down. MashaAllah. So you see, they make lots of afal and their tables because you know their tables, you know the meanings, MashaAllah. Let's now come to see the afal on the pattern of Samia. You already know it. So, okay. Now, please actively start coming. I have 33 of you with me. I'll be very happy to see different names coming forward. Sister Aisha Bakir, Jazakallah for giving the start. Please do the first one, Samia.
سمع يسمع اسمع سامع مسموع سمع.
Excellent,
سمع
sister.
الله لمن حمده.
Very good. Samia. Now the next are all going to be on the pattern of Samia. So yes, sister Aisha, sorry, Asiya.
Alima ya'lamu i'lam alim ma'lum ilm.
Ilm.
Inni a'lamu ma la ta'lamun.
Excellent. Now, please, I want all of you to remember this is the time when we are expecting that you know them now after this practice. Anyone, if you want us to revise these tables again, twice, thrice, please let us know and we'll do it. Because today, when you do it, we would assume and it is understood that now you have a command over these short tables. Okay? So, alima ya'lamu i'lam, alim ma'lum ilm. He knew. So, Sister Zara, next.
Amila ya'malu i'mal. Amil ma'lum ilm. Wa'lamu salihat.
Sister, please look carefully. This is the amil, ma'mul. It could be slip of tongue actually because of the alima, but it is amil, ma'mul, and amal. And yeah, and it is wa amilus salihat, amilus, because it is from amila, amilu. And
Now,
what does amila mean, sister?
he knew.
No, amila, sister, amila.
He
Followed.
did.
He followed. He did.
He did.
He did.
Indeed.
Acted or did. Alima means, Alima means he knew. Alima, Ain, Lam, Mim. Alima. Amila means he acted or he did. Perfect. Okay. Next is Brother Ismail. Go ahead with the next one.
Hamida, Yahmadu, Ahmad, Hamid, Mahmudun, Hamd, Alhamdulillah.
And meanings, Hamida?
He thanked. He praised. He praised.
He praised. Okay. Could be thanked also. That's fine. Hamida.
Thanked.
All right. MashaAllah. Next. Rahmatu Umar.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam, sister.
Kasira, Yahsuru, Ikhsar, Hasir, Dash, Husr. Innal insana lafi khusr.
MashaAllah. And khasira means? Khasira,
To lose, to lose,
He
to
lost.
lose. Oh, he lost.
he
Okay.
lost, he was in loss, um, yeah, he had loss in that sense. So, Sister Laila, please revise this because this one is a little different. So we all should be doing it again, please.
السلام عليكم.
Alaikum assalam.
خسر يخسر اخسر خاسر داش سحر خسر.
Khusr. Okay.
إن الإنسان لفي خسر.
Good. So khasira, he made loss or he lost it. He lost. Okay. On the Samya pattern is also Shahida. Yes, Sister Adila.
Shahida, yashhadu, ishhad, shahid, mashhud, shahida. La ilaha, ashhadu an la ilaha illallah.
Okay,
Again,
Sister,
he
the
bears
ism fail is Shahada. Shahada.
shahada. Shahada.
So what does it mean, Shahida?
He bears witness.
War witness.
So he became a witness, he witnessed, or okay. Let's ask Sister Zara also to revise it. Yes, sister.
شهد يشهد اشهد شاهد مشهود شهادة أشهد
Shahada.
أن لا إله إلا الله.
Okay, Sister Hawa, please do this one.
Okay, Ahida, Ahad, Ihad, Ahid, Mahud, Ahad.
Meaning?
Yanqusuna Ahadallah.
So Ahida means? Is that sister with us? Anyways.
He made a prom. He covenanted a call.
He made a covenant, made a
Covenant.
promise, an agreement. Okay, in this sense. So maybe one more time. Let's ask sister. Okay, Sister Zara. I just want these to be revised more so that we all are.
أهد يعهد إحد آهد معهود أحد ينقضون عهد الله.
Ahid, mahud, ahd.
Yeah. So yankuduna ahdallah. What do? They break the covenant. Okay. Or the agreement of Allah. Okay. Let's see how do you do it. Yamaluna, ABCD. Which one is right? In the chat box only, please. It is Yamaluna. So B and you're saying C. How could this be C? Can we have the Madi form with Mudare form? So the Mudare form has two different meanings. So look at it again and make a correction. Yeah. Now I've started receiving the right responses. They do, they will do. B and D. وعملوا الصالحات. Okay. Okay. You all testify. Yeah, this is also one of the meaning. Testify. So Shahida would be, he testified. So you all testify. Tashhaduna. Great. Alhamdulillah. We did 7 verbs that come in Quran 1205 times. Imagine in the last 10-15 minutes, you have done the 1205 words of Quran. So Alhamdulillah, just with the help of 7 verbs. Okay, mashallah. Let's move forward. And on the pattern of Wahaba, we will now do the afal coming on the pattern of Wahaba. And you all know that Wahaba comes on pattern of Fataha. And you were just telling me that Wahaba Yahabu. Okay. So now our code word is Wahaba Waw Ha. And let's do it together. And let's all of us do this Wahaba. Please follow my prompts.
Wahaba
Wahaba
Yahabu
Hab.
Hab
Wahib
Wahib
Mawhub
Mawhub Wahab.
Wahab.
So وَهَبْ لَنَا مِن لَدُنْكَ رَحْمَةً. So we are seeking Allah's special rahmah for ourselves. Alhamdulillah, we know it all. وَهَبَ يَهَبُ حَبْ وَاحِبْ مَوْهُوبْ وَحْبٌ. So now we will see the afal coming on this pattern. Okay. Now please start raising hands. Yes, Sister Zara.
Waqa'a Yaqa'u Waqa Waqi' Mawqu' Wuqu'.
MashaAllah. Sister Rahma, too, please do this again.
Waqa'a Yaqa'u Qa'a Waqi' Mawqu'
Wuku.
Wuku. Wuku. Now what does it mean, waka'a, sister? Waka'a?
I don't know the meaning.
Event.
It
Event.
happened. It
It
happened.
happened. Okay, it happened.
Happened. Okay.
Yeah. Waka'a yaka'u qa. Waqi'un mawqu'un wuku'un. Okay. So iza waka'atil waqi'ah, it is about the day of the judgment, when the, that will happen. So will be happening. So hablana, ABCD.
Give us
This one goes in the chat box. So hablana, of course, and give us, right? MashaAllah. So we did the with the help of these 55 verbs, and that come in Quran. So let's do now wa'ada. You all know it. Anyone who could do it without seeing the table, short table? Anyone? Wa'ada?
Ya'idu id. Wa'id. Maw'ud. Wa'd.
What? Sister Hawa Kakudi, please do it. Sister Hawa, you need to unmute yourself.
Wa'ada Ya'id Id Wa'id Maw'ud Wa'ad.
Okay. And wa'ada means he promised. We have just done it earlier. Okay. On the pattern of wa'ada. Okay. Now you all do it. I think you all can.
Wajada.
Jada.
Wajidu
It.
Wajid
Wajada meanings?
Found.
Fine.
Found.
Wajada he found.
For Mazi, please, sisters,
He found.
Dear participants, remember in Arabic, a fail would have three things, and they should be rightly mentioned: subject, action, time. So wajada has madi in it, past. He found. Okay. Yajidu would have he finds or will find. Okay. Wasala. Sister Zara.
يصل صل واصل موصول وصول
Wusul.
ويقطعون ما أمر الله به أن يوصل.
Great. So what does it mean, wasala?
He joined.
Joined.
Joined. Very good. Bringing together, joined. All right. Sister Hawa, please repeat the same.
Wala, walada, yalidu, lid, walid, maulud, wilada. Lam yalid wa lam
Wilada.
yulad.
Wilada.
Lam yalid wa lam yulad.
What does it mean, walada?
He birthed.
He gave
Gave
birth.
birth. Gave birth.
Gave
Okay.
birth.
Excellent. Now, this is a little different one. Sister Amina Muhammad.
Waka, yaki, waki, moki, wika, yat.
So waka means, sister? He saved. Waka yaki. Ki. Ki is there.
Okay.
Wakina azabanna. Yeah. Wakin maukiyun vikaya. So let's everyone please say it with me. It's a little different one, so you should have a better command of it.
Waka.
Waka, yaki,
Yaki, ki,
wakin,
wakin,
Moki.
maki,
wakia,
Kia.
Vikaya. Vikaya.
wikaya.
Yeah.
What does it mean? Waka?
He protected.
Protected or saved? Yes. Good.
Saved.
Okay. All right. So wajada, three noun keys of wajada, A, B, C, D.
No.
Noun, please remember.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. Wajid, mawjood, wujud. Excellent. And verb keys of wasala. Now this time it is verb keys. Good. Wasala yasilu sil. And wajadtum, ABCD, comes from wajada. But remember, when dal and ta come together, we say wajadtum. We don't pronounce dal, so meanings but come as per the word. You all found. Excellent. Alhamdulillah. 7 verbs which come in Quran 350 times. So in this short time, we have done 1500 plus words of Quran. Alhamdulillah. So for the spoken Arabic, I want you all to respond to my questions. Hal, if I say hal shahidta, what would you say? Shahidta.
Na'am,
Shahidu.
shahid.
And hal tashhaduna?
Na'am.
Na'am, nashhadu.
Nam
Nash-
nashadna. No.
No, I said hal tashhaduna. Nashhadna is nothing. Shahidna is the word for mazi. So please look at my prompt or question carefully. Okay? Hal sami'tumul Quran? Sami'tumul Quran. So do it carefully.
Sami. Sami'tumul Quran.
So it's very easy if you do the actions like Sami'a Sami, Sami'u Sami'ta Sami'tu Sami'tum, and it is reversed as Sami'na. So the problem is solved. Right? Okay. Hal antum hamidun. Remember, hamid comes from hamida and its plural is hamidun. So what would you say?
Hamidun.
We would love to say that na'am nahnu hamidun. MashaAllah. Okay. If I ask you, hal wa'adtum, what would you
Na'am
say?
wa'adna.
وعدنا.
Excellent.
Wa'ad.
And if I say hal ta'idu,
Na'am
نعيد
a'idu.
نعم أعيد.
نعم
and if I
أعيد.
say id,
A'idu.
أعيد.
idu,
Na'idu.
أعيد.
na'idu. Excellent. So, hal antum.
Na'idu.
Okay. Hal ya'idu Allahu al-mu'mineen. Beautiful. What would you say? A, B, C, D.
نعم يحيد.
Na'am. Yuhibbullah al-mu'minin.
Okay,
MashaAllah.
D.
D.
Brother Abdullahi was very quick. Na'am ya'idu Allahu al-mu'mineen. Okay. If I ask you, hal wajadta?
نعم
نعم وجدت.
Tu.
هل تجدون؟
نعم
Na'am
وجدت.
najidu.
جدوا.
نعم
نجد.
نجد
نعم نجد.
Okay. هل وصلتم؟
Na'am
نعم
wasalna.
وصلنا
هل تصلوا؟
نعم وصل.
نعم
أصل.
نعم
أصيل.
أصل
نعم أصل.
Excellent, mashallah. That brings us to the end of it. Please do lots of practice on your workbook, inshallah, and that will help you to be even better. May Allah help us to recite, understand, ponder, implement, propagate, memorize the Quran. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت نستغفرك ونتوب إليك.